This is Wednesday, the 5th of July 2017. I'm reporting live from the Magellan cruise ship. We have left Spain today. We're going to be at sea all day tomorrow. If I said on the last report, I might have said the last report Tuesday the 4th. Or Wednesday the 4th, sorry, I might have said Wednesday the 4th, I should have said Tuesday the 4th. Apparently today is the 5th, sorry, today is Wednesday. Yesterday was Tuesday. Today is Wednesday and it's the 5th of July. And yesterday was Tuesday. I made a mistake of the day yesterday. Today is actually Wednesday. Yesterday was Tuesday. But we were in Spain today. We were in La Coruna or something today. Liam went out, did a bit of shopping. He looked around. He took some photographs.
Showing the bracelet.
And he got me a bracelet with my name engraved on it, and he got one for himself with his name engraved on it as well.
How much was it?
Can't remember how much.
€8.
€8. They're €8 each. Yeah. And he got himself some nuts and bits and bobs as well. He took some photographs around the sites, and and I stayed here and I looked at some of the videos that we had done since, you know, some of the early videos that we had done so far on Magellan. Some of my early diaries that I'd done so far, and some earlier regular videos that we had done. Some of the recordings I did of Laurie, some of her live sets that she did, some of her live sets, some of her gigs that she did down in the bar, and some of the interviews I did with Liam and those sort of things, just to pass the time while I was waiting for Liam to come back and see how they turned out. And so tomorrow we're at sea all day. We're at sea all day tomorrow. We're heading in a direction now to go back to horrible Dublin, back home to terra firma, back to horrible, miserable Dublin. So I'd be sad to go. I'd be sad to leave because I'm enjoying myself so much that I don't want to get off this ship because I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. So far at the moment, the current is lovely and calm. It's lovely and smooth at the moment. I did some tours. I did 2 tours. I've just finished another tour around the ship. I took some of the second pool deck and the top deck here, the 12th floor, and some. I took a footage of the library. I took footage of the card, what they call the card and bridge room. You know, the game room, and some of the
back deck.
The back deck as well, and.
There was a party going on.
There's a party. There's a pool, and there's a disco by the pool area, and I got some footage of that at the top deck as well. And they had magnificent sculptures by the pool area. There was a big, huge sculpture of it was a nice sculptures, were they? Ice sculptures. It was
made
of
nice chocolate, I think.
Chocolate. It's a chocolate sculpture of a dolphin and another sculpture of a dragon, and then they had ice letters with the initials of the logo of the company CMV, which stands for Cruising and Marine Voyages, which is the logo for the company that we're on. You know, the company.
It's written on the ship.
It's written on the ship, which is the logo for the ship that we're on, which owns Magellan. We're Magellan Cruising, but it had the initials in icing on one of the tables. It was incredible, magnificent. It was a disco, and it was a man singing some classic songs, and there was just a few people dancing around it. It's kind of a party, kind of a pool party, kind of a thing, kind of everyone clapping their hands and cheering and everything else, and they were having drinks and food, kind of a buffet around the pool and stuff like that. So I got a bit of footage of that as I was touring around the areas, around the area, and the view was incredible, amazing. I got some footage of the sunset, it's the sun setting down as well, and beautiful view. I got some view of the sea as it was moving, as the boat was moving down, as it was moving, gliding down, and what else? I got some of there was a lot more jacuzzis than I thought there was. There's not more than 2 jacuzzis apparently. There are 2 jacuzzis. There was one by where they have the lifeboats, the lifeboat areas. They had 2 by the 2 top decks. They have 2 jacuzzis in either top decks, don't they?
Yeah.
And so that counts 4. And they have 2 another in both pool areas, which is 4, 5, 6 jacuzzis.
I counted 4 altogether.
It's kind of 4
or 5.
4 or 5, 4 or 5 jacuzzis altogether, and we were just out at the top, what they call the 12th floor, top deck, the very top deck, and it would be they had to kind of what was it? They had a kind of what was it?
Pool party.
Kind of not a pool party. No, what was it? No, it wasn't the top deck. No, sorry. We were walking through where the card room is, and we go and there's kind of an astroturf ground, and they had all these seats and tables around it and the area, and these fancy weird looking seats, and they had this big huge thing. It looked like a kind of a hot tub or a fountain kind of thing. I don't know what it was. It looked like a fountain or a hot tub kind of yoke. It looked amazing, absolutely incredible thing. And it might have been some kind of a hot tub or a fountain. I'm not too sure, but it didn't. It wasn't making any movement. It was just a big huge round thing with water in it. Might have been a hot tub. I'm not too sure. It had a little thing inside it, kind of a little sculpture yoke inside it. I don't know what it was, but it looked amazing. And I took some footage of the sea moving, and went over to by the railing to get some footage of the sea moving as the boat was moving along. An incredible sight. I mean, I never seen anything like it in my whole life. And even the camera.
It's on.
Huh?
It's on, yeah.
You're not pointing at me.
Yeah, I'm pointing at you.
I had the camera down.
There.
And it was amazing, but I would have liked to have gone out, but I wasn't too sure because of the weather. It didn't look so. It looked a bit grey for my liking, but Liam said it was warm. But it wasn't really to my liking. But Liam says it was warm, but it didn't have much. The sun wasn't really out. The sun didn't. But it was out later on in the afternoon. But so I decided to stay in. So I stayed in, and I had a bit of a throat. I was awake all night last night. I didn't have a good night last night. I was awake practically the whole night last night, and then the rocking going on last night of the boat. And then this morning, there was kind of banging, hammering going on outside, and kind of people. There was kind of movements going on outside in the boat, and top of the boat or side of the boat is kind of, because it sounded like barrels being moved around on the boat. They're doing kind of a bit of work outside in the boat, or hammering going on, or something cut loose, or trying to fix or mend something outside. They're hammering something, fixing up something that got loose, or a leak or something. I don't know what it was. So they're kind of hammering it to fix it up. And then it was at 9 o'clock or something. The neighbours next door disturbed me and were making a lot of racket, so I had to call up the reception to complain about them. And then I heard the phone ring, and then, oh, the neighbours are complaining again. You know, I got another complaint from the neighbour and all this crap. But I was awake all night, practically all night, and then I woken up and I was coughing and choking, and my throat is quite sore, and I've only just got over a sore throat, and I got it back again in a matter of 6 weeks. A matter of weeks I have another sore throat again. I'm literally choking, so I had to get one of Liam's tablets for tonight so I can get a good night's sleep to make up for last night. So hopefully it could work. But I could do the good night's sleep after last night. But that was really our day. But Liam seemed to enjoy it going out. He got the fresh air, and he got some good photographs. He showed me the photographs on the laptop. He got good photographs, great shots, some lovely shots of some of the streets and some of the buildings, lovely shots of the buildings, lovely sights, lovely air, beautiful photographs, and it's quite. And he took some selfies of himself as well with the camera, and some of them didn't come out so good, but one or two did come out very well. So yeah, you think somebody took photos of him. You know, you think some passerby took the photo of him. You didn't think he took it himself. You know, they come out so well, but some of them didn't come out so good. But one or two came out very well. But the photos he took of the sites came out very, very well, and it actually looked very nice. It actually looked very, very nice. I've never been to this part of Spain before now, but Liam said he'd like to go there sometime, maybe for a holiday. Did you?
Yeah, Courtney, it was very lovely, yeah. Lovely place,
yeah. He said he'd like to go there. The only part of Spain that I'm familiar with is Marbella. I used to go there a lot when I was younger, the family holidays, and I've never been to any part of Spain, only Marbella. I hear a lot about Barcelona, thanks to Liam's mum. Yeah, I mean, not much longer.
2 twins.
Liam's Liam's cousin, or Liam's, was his cousin, or nephew, is it? Xavier is her.
Yeah, from Barcelona, yeah.
He's
my
her
nephew.
cousin,
My nephew.
Liam's nephew, Xavier. He's from Barcelona, in Spain. I hear a lot of it's good. I hear it's very nice over there, and I would like to go there, but I presume it can be expensive. I'd say, but it sounds like a very nice part of Spain. And I was in the Canary Islands, but I know it's not in Spain, but it's off the island of Spain. But I was in the Canary Islands, and I'm sure Liam would love to go there sometime with me, if he agrees to go with me sometime. But anyway, that was our day, and I'll be in touch with you again tomorrow. Thank you very much. Bye.